Hello, Eddie Marcus here. I've spoken forever, it seems, on everything and subject matters that included likewise everything. And during that time, some of the moments were memorable, and I kind of want to share them with you. And so I have compiled some brochures, and I even did a manuscript for a book, A Walk Through Life from Hell to Paradise. And I've decided that I'm going to share these particular writings that I've put together during this time when I've been out here with the struggle. I've also been hoping that one day soon I can get a chance to get this material to you. And I'm not trying to sell you anything because the message that I share with you, it came to me free. I mean, I had to do some walking and some talking, but it's all real. And so I want to share this with you on my Facebook and my YouTube pages. My first information booklet that I'd like to share with you is called Too Dumb to Fight with Truth. Now, what I'm going to do is read it to you, share with you like I'm giving a story, my sharing a story with you. I Am the Greatest by your guardian angel, Eddie Bernard Marcus, author of Out of the Womb, American Christians on the Path to Hell, and Every Man is King, Every Woman is Queen, just to name a few. The foreword. I have been called preachy at times. I have not intended to be called such. My business is not to save souls. My concern is that those who confess and profess to be already saved get about the business and act like it. When good, and what good is it in being saved, recognizing God as the ultimate power and choosing to be obedient to His will, when the socio-economic system under which you live does not, when all the ugliness that took place around you before continues afterwards, and you respond to it the same way as before? Is salvation meant to make one indifferent to the affairs of the day? Does this mean that people do not know the difference between good and evil? Is this why the President of the United States can go around the world pointing fingers at others, calling them the axes of evil for trying to accomplish what we as a nation have already done? Why is this support the same from the saved and unsaved? Why is there no one to check his coattail? What example is displayed? Is there any wonder why people laugh at so-called saved people and their children rebel? The answer in a sentence: you've been tricked, Bible whipped, Constitution dipped. You have not been, and you have not seen the burning bush, and the hearsay. You've accepted, reduced God's subordinate and subservient to the status of the state. All the people are paying for it. No one is excluded, including the rich, the poor, blacks and whites, saved and unsaved. This pamphlet will help you, free you from your blindness. Some of the table of contents include the introduction. Is America the Antichrist? Who is or what kind of God does America petition for blessings? Is the free market system really free? 40 million have no health care, living under heaven's rule. Truth about death, solutions to the socioeconomic problems, looking for angels. Introduction. There are some things that are undeniable, even though one's head may be covered with sand. To live in a reality that potentially is able to represent the highest heaven by doing the greatest good is one of those undeniables that cry out for altruism by all people. enough so to fill in the gap for those alien to such a concept. This pamphlet is to those who are just too dumb to argue or fight with truth and make the choice to be real and allow truth to reign. Page 1, America, the Antichrist. America has the potential and capacity to lead the world to its zenith of social heights above all other nations. Instead, it has taken the citizens to its nadir of destruction of human freedoms. Rather than entering the 21st century mastering past social failures, it has taken its citizens back over 200 years to a police state in the name of freedom. Thus, it represents itself as an enemy of socio-economic development. It has been said that if you want to inform America of a coming catastrophe and have her destroyed at the same time, put the warnings in the second paragraph. In so doing, you would accomplish both. She would never read the second paragraph. I advise you to read all these paragraphs in their entirety. I was a write-in candidate for president, 2000. I promised America all the social benefits that God has prepared for them. Unlimited education, health care, including dental, jobs of choice for all workers, peace, prosperity, freedom from overwork, vacations, luxury, and plenty of family time. All these benefits have already been prepared for the people and exist today. Only the enemy of God keeps them away by persuading the people to trust Democrats or Republicans instead of what is right. Democrats and Republicans have persuaded the people to go to war and perhaps die for such causes. Many have given their lives. Even the children of God who pray, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven," will lose their lives to keep things the way they are, but would never defend heaven's will with their lives. Heavenly spokesmen parade the mass media promoting allegiance to state over God. Such conduct is the foundation for atheism and the Antichrist. The American dream, where everyone can be whatever they want to be, is a lie. What percentages of the population are compared to those who are not? There is no comparison. It is God's will that all people, not just Americans, enjoy the benefits that He created and qualified the people to produce. The reason that the children of God accepts the fallacy of state over God or God approving of the conditions of the state is because to disagree and act on such disagreement would cause them to be killed in the name of national security. Is there any clear definition for the Antichrist? The U.S. president, representative of this Antichrist movement, wolf in sheep's clothing, states that the nation will go into debt, which will affect generations to come, in order to give the military the best planes, the best ships, the best defense, the high salaries, and the best personnel. Education, health care, children, old folk, unemployed, misery is demand or is damned. Is this what you voted for? Is this what you want? Is this what the preachers, the priests, and rabbis tell you God has given to you? In the name of God, the people must wake up. I am your guardian angel, and I need your help to wake up 100 million God-fearing children who are in a deep sleep. Invite me to speak to you, to give you truth you've never heard before. The whole world is depending on you. Your children and your parents are depending on you. God is depending on us. Working 2 jobs is not the answer. Divorce and giving your children to gangs is not the answer, nor is joining the military or tithing or sucking up to the rich, or doing evil. Next subject. Who or what is the God that America petitions for the blessings? That is where we will start next on this storytelling. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about 10 minutes. I think I'll do this in 10-minute episodes, sometimes a little bit longer. But I want to give you a chance to stop and let this be the first, and it was only less than 11 minutes long. Now, in the future, it'll probably be longer, but this is just the first, so I want to give you the best, okay? Until next, this is Eddie Marcus, pamphlet, Too Dumb to Fight with Truth. I Am the Greatest. The World versus God.